What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Southern Mudding video. And today, I almost hit my head with my door. And today we are going to be a mechanic for the first time. I have never done this in Southern Mudding or APM, but today we're gonna go fix some cars and be a mechanic. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe because it means so much to me. And let's begin with the video. So we have our truck right here. I was just giving it a nice clean because I did have a lot of trash inside. I might have gone to the movie theaters last night, but I'm not gonna talk about that. So let me close up all of my doors and we're gonna make our way towards the mechanic shop because after we do an oil change, we're gonna go and pick up someone's truck that it broke down, I think down near the warehouse. So we're gonna go and do that. Let me just quickly open up the gate right here because I did close it. So let's open that back up and let's go back into our amazing GMC Denali and make our way towards the town and then into the mechanic shop so we can pick up this tow truck. I am so excited, you guys, because this is my first time ever doing an oil change. So hopefully I do not mess up, because if I do mess up, yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of money. Anyways, we do have a very short shift today, so we cannot be wasting time today. So let's get our truck parked right here. We're gonna walk into the mechanic shop and pick up a tow truck and then grab all of our tools that we need to finish up and do these jobs. So let's get out of here. Let me open up my door and boom, let's shut that closed. So let me go inside the office because, oh my goodness, my nose, I just hit my nose against the door. I am so clumsy, you guys. Anyways, we should have the tow truck right around here. I don't see it at all. I mean, that's fine for now. Let me quickly grab my tools. Here's where I keep all of my tools, and the tow truck should be, oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness, I am so blind as well. But let's open up the garage door and let me hop into this bad boy. So let's start making our way to the tool store, which is literally down the street, and grab some more tools that I need to accomplish these oil changes. So let me hop in and let me make sure the road is clear. All right, and let me pull into the tool store. Is that the actual name of the tool store? I thought it was plain tools. Never mind, I think I'm thinking about APM. Anyways, let's park this thing right here. I know it wasn't a really good job. I'm kind of like in the middle. Anyways, let's walk inside and let's see. Oh, here it is. So we're gonna need some of these ramps to pick up the vehicle, and then we're gonna need, I'm trying to reach that, an oil pan. And then once we have an oil pan, we're gonna grab some cones, just in case something does happen or we need to close the road. We have some cones ready to go, and I think that is gonna be it for this tool store trip. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need anything else. So let me quickly check out. Here you go. Let me check out for all of these things, and let's make our way towards the first house, which should be down the streets. It shouldn't be too far. So let's quickly hop in. And I really love this tow truck because if you guys can't see it, it's kind of like camouflage, but there's a winch at the front that is pretty sick. It can carry even semis. But the road is clear. Let's cross the streets, and oh my goodness, we have another stop sign. All right, I guess I'll follow the rules, you guys. Then oh, here is going to be the first property, the first truck that we are going to be fixing today. So I think I'm gonna park, actually I don't know what to do. Should I park in his driveway? Hopefully he doesn't get mad. I mean, if I don't have space, then I might just park on the street, but it looks like I'm gonna have space. Let me just align myself so I won't have to be so crooked, and I am sticking out just a little bit. So let me just put some cones just so people can be a little bit careful. And I feel like this one's a little bit uneven. I like when the cones are kind of even. I don't know, something's wrong with me. Alrighty, we have a truck right here, and first things first, we're gonna put down the ramps. So let me move the ramps facing the wheels, and I have to turn this all the way around. Oh my goodness, this actually might take forever. Alright, so we're gonna place the first ramp. I think this is gonna be a good spot, and then we're gonna place the second ramp right here. And let me quickly hop in, and oh, this thing sounds really good, you guys. We're gonna throw these onto the ramps. Let me carefully do this, and boom, we are successfully onto the ramps. I seriously didn't think it was going to be this easy, because if you guys know a little bit about my luck, then you guys know I don't have the best luck. But anyways, look how close I am to my tow truck. I should have just parked my tow truck on the road. But anyways, let's throw down the oil pan. There we go. And I'm gonna quickly get under. All right, we're draining it. All of the oil is coming out. Already the oil pan is almost filled, and I think we are ready to close and top off the oil pan. So let me quickly do that, and boom, we are done with draining the oil. Let me quickly put some new oil. I think I have some oil right here in the bag, so let me quickly grab it, and let's quickly fill this truck with brand new oil. And I think that is gonna be it for this job. Dude, that was actually super easy. I don't know why people take hours on doing the oil change. It was super easy for me, but I think I need to grab the oil pan, and we're gonna have to dump it into the ocean. So let's dump this. There we go, and let's make our way back because we're gonna throw this in the back of of the tow truck. And before we do remove the ramps, we gotta remove the truck a little bit backwards, just like so. And we can now remove the ramps, and boom, look at that. That was the easiest job ever, and we got paid $80 for this 10-minute job. But we are still not finished. We still have 2 more jobs to go, so let's make our way towards the second one. Let me quickly pick up my cones and let's start making our way towards the warehouse that I was talking about earlier, because I believe someone ended up breaking down and they need some of my services. So we're gonna turn on the beacon lights and we're gonna make our way towards the second location. But so far this job has been super easy, you guys. We do have also one more oil change job that we have to do, and I believe that house should be down there. But first we're gonna go and pick up this truck that should be broken down right around here. I don't see it so far. Yeah, I don't think it's on this side, but let's make a left turn onto this road and maybe, oh wait a minute, is that the truck right there? Yo, this is a nice Jeep. Is this a Gladiator? What is this? It's really nice. Hold on, I kind of want to take a look at this. I know I shouldn't leave my truck right there, but I want to take a look at this, and this is a really cool truck. Let me quickly get back into my tow truck. I shouldn't have left it in the middle of the road. Oh my goodness. But let's start dropping the boom and unfolding it so we can get this Jeep loaded up. But before we do get it connected, I am gonna move the wheels forward. I'm gonna move them forward. We should now be ready to connect this thing. So let me carefully back up, and kaboom, we are now connected towards the Jeep. So let me quickly raise the boom and kind of hold it a little bit. There you go. And we can now head out and drop this thing at the mechanic shop so they can repair it. But you know, this is pretty normal for Jeeps. They always break down, so I probably would never buy one. But hey, at least they look really nice, you guys. But it looks like we have an intersection, so let's make a nice left turn and boom. Oh, hold on, I almost lost control, and I can see the town not too far away, you guys. So let me start slowing down because we do have the mechanic shop right here. So let's pull in and let's see, where should we drop this off? Let's drop it off right here. I'm gonna open up the garage door and we're gonna unload this bad boy. So let me quickly get a little bit forward so I can back up. So let me carefully do this. All right, let me get a little bit closer. But you know what they say, steady wins the race or something like that. Anyways, we're gonna unload the Jeep right here. So let me drop this. There we go. Do that part of the boom, and we can now disconnect the Jeep and they can take care of this thing. I know, I just feel bad for the mechanics, well, I guess the other mechanics, because these Jeeps are not easy to work with. But let's close that up and bring up our boom because it is all the way down. So let's quickly bring up our boom and we are going to start making our way towards the last property, which should be down near the ocean where I showed you guys earlier today. And I believe this is going to be some type of race car or sports car, so I'm really excited, you guys. But we don't need the beacons anymore. I'm going to turn them off, and let me also check on time how we are doing. And oh my goodness, we're literally on the last 30 minutes, you guys, and I just took that sign. We cannot be messing around. Let's check the intersection. It is clear to go, and let's step on it all the way down. We have to use the turbos on this thing because I have to return this tow truck in less than 30 minutes, but I don't see the car. I thought it was going to be down here. I think they lied to me, you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the... Holy moly, look at that. That is crazy. There is no way this person owns this race car. Alrighty, let me carefully back my tow truck, and we're gonna leave it parked right up front like how we did on the first property, and we're gonna put up the cones. Let's put one cone, and then yeah, let's put up another cone so people can be careful. And look at this. Yo, this is nasty. This is crazy. I kind of want to take this on a joyride, you guys, but I know that's not a good thing, but we might do it. Hold on, let's quickly do an oil change on this thing, but don't tell anyone, you guys. We're gonna put the first ramp right here, and then we're gonna place the second ramp. Should I move it like this? Oh no, that's bad. Hold on, let me do this again. And there you go. We placed the second ramp onto the driveway, and now we gotta carefully do this. Oh no, I'm barely gonna have space, you guys. This is so small. Look at this. This car is so low to the ground, but let me place the oil pan right under, right there. And I'm gonna quickly get under. Alrighty, we are now under the vehicle. We're draining all of the oil, and it's kind of hitting my face, but that's fine. So let's quickly drain this out. All right, nice. It looks like it's full now. So let's get out under there. I'm gonna grab the pan. Cannot forget about the pan. And since there is an ocean right back here, this is where we can dump the oil. Actually, you know what? Where is the ocean? It's all the way down there. All right, never mind. I should have just gone the other side. Alrighty, we are now at the ocean, which means we can now dump all of our oil. There we go. It can go back into the nature, and we're gonna make our way back to the tow truck because we're gonna start picking up everything because we are done with this oil change. Oh wait, I forgot to fill it with oil. Oh my goodness, that could have been really bad. So let me quickly fill it with 6 quarts of oil. There you go. And we're gonna move this just a little bit backwards, park it right here, and boom, we are now done with this oil change. So let's pick up our ramps just like so, and before we do head out, we cannot forget about our cones. So all of that should be ready to go. We are done, and we're gonna make our way towards the mechanic shop so we can return this tow truck, because sadly this is not mine. It is part of the company that I currently work for, so we're gonna go and return it towards them. So it's gonna be quite the trip, which is why we're gonna do a nice transition in 3, 2, and 1. And here we are now back in town. We're gonna go and get this thing parked up. So let's open that up, and I'm gonna reverse into the mechanic shop because I do gain more aura points. So let's leave this parked right here, turn that thing off, and we can now start making our way towards home. Actually, you know what, let me quickly run to the store and return all of these things because I don't need them and I'm done with my shift. Oh my goodness, I left my door open. I am so clumsy, you guys. I can't believe I left my door open. I am really surprised no one ended up stealing my stuff or stealing my truck, but thankfully everyone in the city is nice. But let's return all of our items and we can now make our way back into the truck and make our way back home. Alrighty everyone, it looks like we are now back to our rich multi-million-dollar farmhouse because you guys know I'm the best at everything. So we're gonna go and park our pickup, which is also really expensive, like 6 figures or something like that, something light. Let me open up the door and let's celebrate.
Oh yeah.
But with that in mind, we managed to successfully do 2 oil changes and pick up a pickup truck that broke down and rescue it. I think it was a pretty successful day, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace.